Broadcasting now across the internet worldwide, it's BFM News.
Brought to you live from the UK.
Hello, I'm Jack Lanville.
Hello, and I'm Lorraine Ansell.
And today's top stories are as follows.
The rise of the neutral accent.
The weather's getting damper. Is it about time to wrap up warm?
I can hear sleigh bells. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Lorraine's back with this month's top vocal exercise.
Reports have reached us that the neutral accent is on the rise in the voiceover world.
This has come as a shock to the voiceover community, as the RP or received pronunciation accent has been considered the most popular for several years now. Now, with neutral accents on the rise throughout the globe, is it really going to take over?
Yes, and what is a neutral accent? Well, it's anything other than RP, which may include Mid-Atlantic, General European, or International English.
So if you hear any of these accents locally, please report it to us and let us know how popular it has now become. Has it replaced the received pronunciation accent or not? And why do you think that is?
And we'll head across to our weather station to find out more about the weather.
Thank you both, and Jack, I might say, you're looking particularly handsome today. So, in Voiceover Weather News, first of all, as you can see, the weather is taking a turn for the damp, wet and windy at this time of year. Temperatures are dropping as well, and this, of course, all going to affect those vocal cords. The best advice we can give is using vitamin supplements to keep you topped up and make sure you're not getting any colds and flu-like symptoms. Wrap up warmly, wear scarves, for instance, protect your vital neck, esophagus area. And of course, taking hot beverages wherever possible, keeping hydrated is all going to be good for the voice and keeping your voice in tip-top condition. Over the next few weeks, we're going to see an influx of Santa voices. We're going to also see an uptake of elves coming in from the south, and this should cause a general Christmassy feel for all of the listeners up and down the country and, of course, across the world as well. That's it for Voiceover Weather. Back to you in the studio.
What is that sound I can hear?
It may be sleigh bells.
And what does that mean?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes, it's that time of year again where the Father Christmas and Christmas extravaganza in voiceover takes a leap forward.
All over the world, voiceover artists will be donning their best Santa voices in the hopes of bringing joy to listeners, to clients and to companies globally.
Radio stations, TV and shopping centres are going to rejoice by the sound of Father Christmas.
So if you are a budding Santa voiceover artist, what should you do?
Well, the first things first is to record your Santa voice.
This can be a whole reel. We suggest not doing a particularly long one. I think a minute will be long enough, but just a selection of Santa-based sounds and phrases.
Which may or may not include the following.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Oh, my elves have been hard at work in the toy shop.
And that's a very good point. Don't forget to include the elves, those little Santa's helpers who are there to make Christmas all the more special.
That's right. In fact, as well as the Santa voiceovers taking off, a lot more of the elf character voices are proving very popular at this time of year too.
Here, Santa, I made this for you.
Oh, thank you very much, young man. Elf. See? It works. Next, and our final entry on today's BFM News, our vocal exercise top tips with Lorraine. Lorraine.
Thank you very much. And yes, the studio tip this week is how to clear your throat when you get a little frog in it. Often when we're recording something, we can often get a little bit of a choked up feeling here in the chest. To release that, focus on a ha sound or an H sound and then gently ha instead of coughing, because the coughing will only irritate your vocal cords and cause you to dry up even more. So ha to clear the blockage in your throat. That's this month's tip. Thank you for watching. Back to the studio.
That was the BFM News. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.
Good night.